Celebrating International Day of Democracy, Ukraine's ambassador to Indonesia, Vasyl Hamianin, explains that censorship is something that will be dangerous for democracy and that is happening in many countries. He says that democracy has no chance to survive without free press, and he also elaborates the current situation in Ukraine amid the war against Russia.
So in some countries, it's also a censorship, something that will be very dangerous for democracy and very inconvenient and which actually infuriates every normal citizens of any country towards the media. I mean, censorship is something that means that the people, the citizens, are deprived of truth, deprived of the true information, and deprived of the reality, in fact. So unfortunately, this happens in many countries now, including, of course, our dear neighbor, Moscow fascist regime, or as it's somehow called, Russian Federation. Without free press, democracy has no chance to survive at all. Without freedom of expression, which you support, there is no freedom at all. So, as in Ukraine, as in Indonesia, I'm proud to say this: we have this one definitely in common. We have very free press, and sometimes even not everybody is happy about that, because you are criticizing. You can express your critical views on anything related to the parliament, to the government, to the policies, whatever. Same happens in Ukraine. This is good. Sometimes it's like irritating. Sometimes you maybe make some leakages into news, but this is important. I would like to draw your attention to a very sad fact. All of you remember, I told you many times, and you can read everywhere about the war crimes committed by Russian occupants and aggressors in such towns and cities as Bucha, Irpin, Borodyanka, Mariupol. But not many people, we learned it by heart, right? But now Bucha is not just one. We have around 80, around 80 Buchas all around the occupied or formerly occupied territories. Unfortunately, a lot of people now discovered to be dead, to be killed, and to be tortured. Only in Izium, after liberation, our army discovered 440, so it's 440 graves of the people killed and tortured by Russian occupants.